What's going on, guys? It's the illiterate bushman here. I'm trying to do the old YouTube random comment picker. I don't know how to do it screen record yet, so I'm just going to put it in here on my phone. As you can see here, my video, copy the URL, paste it. I don't know why I'm really documenting it. Here comes the comment picker. But yeah, sorry I've been away for the last little while. I've been traveling around the Philippines. Oh, here we go. Start. Traveling around the Philippines, had a mastermind with Nick Baroni. He's the man. It was awesome stuff. I'm going to try and pick out some, send out some more YouTube stuff when I can. As always, for this one, here you go. Tiny trending topics. Mentor me, please. Already sent up pitiful amounts of money with no results. All right, mate. Well, congratulations, Tiny. I'll comment on it and I'll let you know, and then you can reach out to me via Facebook and we can have a chat. 45-minute call. Again, I'm going to do the same thing. So you must be a subscriber. So subscribe, hit the like button, and send out a comment to me. I'm not going to pick shitty comments too, by the way. If it's just like spam, you're not going to get in. So do that, and I'll do the same thing. I'll give another 45-minute consultation kind of thing. Absolutely free. So like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoy this one. I was in Boracay Island for this. The wind is a little bit crap, so I apologise in advance. All right, guys. Hope you find some value. Cheers. How the bloody hell are yous? Coming at ya from Boracay in Philippines. Spent this morning going out kite surfing, as you can see out there. I can't really zoom. I'm iPhone illiterate, but you can see the kite surfers out there. It's an awesome day. And there's the island. It's sick. And through the day, so the store made about 20K so far today, which has been awesome. I haven't done any work. So what I wanted to chat to you today about, I've got a lot of requests about Facebook ads and how you scale Facebook ads, how you start and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'll run through that with you now, like pretty much just a brief outline, alright? So just want to get the beach in the background if I can. So yeah, basically like from the very beginning, in terms of launching your Facebook ads, you can get sales from $5 a day ads. You can do that. I don't do that anymore because I have I'm in the position where I can afford to spend a bit more money on more data, which is what basically you're buying from Facebook. But you can still get results from $5 a day. But what you want to do is you want to look into the analytics a little bit more, a little bit deeper than someone if you're spending $20 to $50 a day on testing. So the first and foremost analytic that you want to look for, well, sales is the biggest one. If you're getting sales on a product, fuck yeah, that's awesome. But apart from sales, you want to look at your click-through rate. So your click-through rate on your ad is going to be obviously the percentage of people who see the ad compared to people who click through the ad. And so that's quite important. So the metric that I kind of use is roughly between 1 to 4-5%, depending on how good it gets. It can go up, but like 3% is pretty decent. 1% is good enough. I've got winners who are sitting at 1% click-through rate, and they are profitable. So 1% is a good rate. And so if you got an ad with a click-through rate of, like I was saying, 1 through 5%, let's say, then it has potential. People have interest. People are seeing the ad, they're clicking through to your website. That's what you've got to think about, all right? And then so the second metric is what you have to look at, especially if you're counting everything and if you're on a bit of a budget, you have to look at your add to carts on that ad set. Because if you're getting 100 people to your website and 0 add to carts, there's something wrong with that. Like I mentioned in another video, it just means that the ad is incongruent with the site, with the product on the site. So you really need to think about the funnel here while you're looking at your Facebook analytics, while you're looking at the data. And then once you start to see sales, like once you have sales in a product, then obviously you can scale up from there. But yeah, so that's pretty important when you're first starting. And I'd probably say if you don't get any sales after about 3 days, then the ad is shit, the targeting is shit, or the product is shit, or all three. So you just need to be ruthless, especially when you're starting off. You don't want to be wasting money. So 3 days, axe it, no sales. So look into the ad, like if it's performing nicely but you haven't got a sale yet, then let it run. Feed Facebook a bit more data and see what they can do, see what they can do with it. But if you have no sales within 3 days, you need to either move on to the next product, or you need to start your targeting, better ad, everything like that. All right, so you got those metrics there. So you need, the way that you see an ad, initial ad is performing well, it's through its click-through rates. Obviously purchases is the best, but click-through rate, above 1%, that's what you're aiming for. And you want add to carts, you want content views, add to carts, initiate checkouts, and then, yeah, finally, obviously, purchases again. So if your ad's not getting any add to carts by probably 2 days, that's not really a good sign. But if your ad is getting a whole lot of add to carts but no purchases, then again, it means something's wrong with your kind of funnel, but it might mean that you're onto a winner there. So you need to do a bit of tweaking, maybe make the ad a bit better, maybe making your landing page a bit better, product page a little bit better, or you can make like the funnel. Just think about the funnel and think about what's happening there. So let's just go on the basis now that we've assumed that you've tested 20, 30 products and you're onto a winner. So you're getting sales from your ads now. You're spending $5, $10 a day on your ads, all right? So the ads are trickling in, the sales are trickling in, and you're only spending about $10 a day on ads, $5, $10 a day. So what I would do now, a lot of people say to duplicate the ad set and then upgrade the price and everything like that. But if I'm on a small amount, what I like to do is, this is my personal experience as well, so don't take it for gospel, but just test it yourself. If I'm running, say, like I won't launch with $5, but that's for the case of the example. If I'm getting sales at $5 a day, I'll double it at least. I'll put it at $10 a day. And then that way, potentially the next day you might get a little bit less sales. Like usually I'll have the day here, and then I'll increase the ad set, and the next day is kind of a little bit below, but then the day after that it's higher, which is weird, and sometimes it feels like a bit counterintuitive and you feel like a bit wasting money. But at a small amount like $5 a day, doesn't really matter. You just got to test things and see what works for you. So you're getting sales now, double that ad set to $10 a day or to $20 a day. All right, and let that run for a couple of days, let that calibrate itself and see what happens. If you're getting more sales, it depends how aggressive you want to do your scaling as well. So I like to scale pretty aggressively. So if I was getting more sales at $20 a day, I would probably jump to $50 a day straight away, which is 2.5 times the ad set. So Facebook do recommend you to not double your ad set. Like a heavy increase in your ad set might cause the learning to sort of, I don't know, just basically it needs to start learning again on the ads and all that sort of stuff. But I'm kind of like, I'm a bit aggressive in that, and I don't really care if it takes another day or two to calibrate, just because that's just me. So find a style that suits you, I guess. So anyway, let's say we're doing the aggressive scaling. So we're at $50 a day now. Let it run for a couple more days. Do the same thing. Put it to $100 a day. Let it run for a couple more days. And if at any stage it starts to lose you money or it's not profitable, then cut it back. You cut it back, I'll cut it back by 25%. So let's say from the $50 a day it was profitable, I go up to $100 a day. That's not profitable anymore. So I'm like, all right, shit, something's wrong here. Like after a day or two, it's not profitable. Cut it back to $75 a day. So cut it back from 25% to $75 a day. If the $75 a day is still not profitable, drop it down to $50 a day again, and then potentially it's just gonna be a winner at $50 a day. And then you need to launch new ad sets on that. And so that's what I do per ad set, just like aggressive scaling per ad set. And it's usually, I don't double at the high amounts, like when we're looking at like $500 to $1,000 a day. Like I did go one campaign, I went from $100 a day and I went straight to $1,000 a day on ad spend, which is a bit scary. But it ended up working out for me, but I haven't done many of those because I do find if you're increasing the ad set price, these guys are trying to get their motorbike out, the tuk-tuk out with the scuba diving gear. I don't know if you saw that, but anyway. Sorry, where was I? Yeah, so if I've done it to $1,000 a day once or twice, but one time I did it, it just wasn't successful. The ad set didn't really work out, and I didn't really get much results. So I decided to, when I'm at about $200 a day, I'll increase it pretty steadily at about $100 a day. If it keeps working for 3 days, it's profitable. which is about 2 times ROAS, if not a little bit less, which ideally you're going to have more return on ad spend than 2, but as kind of a conversation for another day. Or I'll touch on that later on in this video actually, because it is important. But yeah, anyway, so that's my aggressive scaling strategy per ad set, on the ad set level. So once you hit a winner ad set, you can scale up from there. And then I only use video ads. So what you can do on Facebook is awesome. You can create lookalike audiences from data that you've been feeding Facebook, or you've been getting from Facebook. So I get the video views, I create a custom audience on my initial video ad, create video views, do 95%, 75% and 50% video views, create a custom audience on that, create lookalike audiences from those custom audiences, and depends on how much you think this is a winner. So I create quite a few lookalike audiences, but at the bare minimum, create a 1% lookalike in USA, create a 1% lookalike for Canada, Australia, UK and New Zealand, kind of all bunched in one, if you don't have that much data. And then, if you like, create another 1% based on European. Just look up countries in Europe with who are basically rich countries, like Scandinavia do pretty well, Switzerland, Germany, that sort of places. So there you got three high quality lookalike audiences from your video views. And then you want another custom audience for your add to carts on that product, on the actual product URL. You want custom audiences from your purchases, if you can, from that URL. Mine doesn't do it for some reason, and I've been too lazy to figure that out. But you want lookalike, custom audiences from your view contents, add to cart, initiate checkout, and purchase. So that's 4 lookalikes from that. So we've got 5 so far. You also want a lookalike from your, we actually have more than 5 because we've got 95% video views, 75% video views, and 50% video views. You also want to create a custom audience for time spent on your page. So I do all of them. So top 5%, 10% and 25% I think they are. So that's another 3. And then you just scale to the shit from there. Like once you have a winner, you got to be aggressive, in my opinion anyway. And that's kind of how I do the scaling. And I end up with heaps of ad sets, and it's a bit of a ball ache. I haven't quite used Quail yet, but I'm getting onto Quail, which is like how you manage your Facebook's like a tool to manage your Facebook ads. Look at those kite surfers in the background. It's so much fun, eh? It was so sick. I didn't even get to go on the board because I was just doing a lesson. But oh man, it was fun. Anyway, so that's basically how I scale with Facebook ads. In a nutshell, you know, it's not like the whole piece of the puzzle, but it's as much as I can kind of spit out at you. So yeah, I hope there was a bit of value in that one as well, that video. I want you to take value out of like the technical information that I've given you, which is obviously like Facebook ads and how to kind of scale them and what to do. Sort of look into the data a little bit more. You got to do your own research. Like this video is not enough. You have to actually do it, learn by doing, and also just keep on learning. Like I'm still a beginner in my eyes, so I'm going to constantly keep learning too. But also take value out of the fact that I'm literally here on Boracay in the Philippines. All right, I haven't spent a single second on my business today, and it's $20,000 in sales, and it's not even finished the day yet. 20,000 US for all you Aussies out there. I love the conversion rate. And so it's just possible, man, like old woman. It's really possible. You just got to put your head down and get to it, get cracking. And it's getting more competitive, so the faster you do it, the better it's going to be. The more action you take, the faster you're going to see results. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm going to do another one of these giveaways of coaching. For another 45 minutes. So like, comment, subscribe to my channel here, Timothy Corwell, and and you'll be in the running to win a 45-minute coaching session completely free on me. And I'll point you in the right direction and give you all the tools that I have, or that I can in that amount of time. Also, if you want, go to on my Facebook page, Timothy Corwell. I try and do lives every now and then. I just want to really build up some engagement, and if you get on those when I'm on the lives, I'll answer any question that you have then and there on the spot, which would be pretty cool. Hopefully I'll be able to, again, give you some value on that front too. So, all right guys, until next time, I'll see you when I'm looking at you. Oh, little tack on here. Sorry about this video, it's terrible. I just listened back to it a bit, and also these glasses. Listen back to the video and there's wind all through the video, so I'm sorry about that. And I'm also sorry about the lopsided sunnies. Sorry, not sorry. Anyways, I was gonna chat to you about knowing your magic metric, which is basically, you know when your ads are profitable. So the way that I do this is you got to break down your cost of goods sold, and that's basically it. No, well, you need to figure out, like, let's say you're selling a $10 item. You're buying this item for $10, but you're selling it for $30 or $40. $30. You're selling this $10 item for $30. That gives you $20 to be able to spend per purchase. So $20 on Facebook to be able to spend before your ad is not profitable anymore. So figure that out and kind of do the calculations to figure out what return on ad spend you need to get to that, to be profitable. And that way you'll be able to analyze your data pretty easily. Very, very important to know this. And that's also why I did mention earlier is why you want to have those value multipliers. I'm sorry about the wind. I'm sure it's bad. You want to have those value multipliers so you can keep that ad going, even if you're not making profit on the front end, but on the back end of those value multipliers, you're making profit. So you're making profit on your email marketing, on your upsells, and on your bundles, as well as retargeting. We'll say retargeting is in the whole Facebook picture, which actually I might talk to you about retargeting as well to kind of close this off for Facebook. So in terms of retargeting, I should probably get off the beach. I did listen to that. It was before, and it was pretty bad, the wind. Hope it's not too bad. I'm not going to film this again because I can't be bothered, so I'm sorry about that. Just hound me and get mad at me if it's crappy. It is crappy, I can hear it. Anyways, so retargeting is super important too. You have to be doing retargeting. You're leaving money on the table. And that's quite easy. Create another custom audience. All you need to do is create a custom audience, exclude purchases, and create people who've, this is a simple form of retargeting. Create people who've viewed your product but have not purchased. So view product on your URL and then exclude purchases. And do that for 7 days, 14 days, 30 days, and 180 days. Launch those out. Launch them out as custom audiences this time to Facebook. And you want to have pay-per engagement on Facebook now. You don't want to have your purchase campaign because you just want people to engage with those ads again and purchase off those ads. You want more people to see them, really. See them and engage with them because they've already gone through the kind of purchase funnel that Facebook sets up. Anyway, and on the 180 days, you can offer them a discount and be like, oh, look, you sure you don't want to buy this? It's 15, 20% off. Because you pay for that customer, you pay for that traffic, you may as well make the most of it, right? So offer them a discount on the 180-day one. You can even do that on the 30-day one if you want. And launch it out from there. Also, I forgot to mention, when you first start launching ads, you should probably do pay-per engagement until you get add to carts on your store, or view contents on your store, then do view content until you start getting add to carts, and do add to cart as campaign objective until you start getting purchases, and then just do purchases. Launch for purchases because Facebook will give you what you pay for. So if you try and get purchases initially, they will give you purchases. They will optimize for that. So launch with purchases. Once you've made a couple purchases on your website, always just purchase. You can run a pay-per engagement campaign on the side for the same ad set. And that means that'll reduce, because Facebook like engagement, that'll actually reduce your cost per purchase on your actual purchases, because Facebook's saying, oh, this ad's getting good engagement, even though you're paying for the engagement. It's getting good engagement, so it must be a good ad, so we'll feed it to more people. All right, guys. Hope you got some value out of that again, and I'm looking forward to catching up with you soon. All right, peace.